So, I really didn't even want to make a video today, but I'm just making it out of, what do you call it, anxiety. So, I have, introduced a little too much coffee into my diet, you know, within the past week, but I have quit coffee and cigarettes, 1,000 times in my life, right? Only being about 30 years old. I mean, really, like I've quit them both, 50 times a year over the past 10 years, you know, just being in, various levels of poverty, right? Fluctuating in and out, in and out, in and out of poverty, right? I know the difference between being targeted by moon magic and it being anxiety and it being like diet related, right? I've been trying to learn a little bit more about mirror magic because for some reason I feel like I'm getting targeted by that, and I'm trying to learn ways to get past that. So we have a Scorpio here that refuses to walk away. Right? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that because that was one of the first cards that I pulled on the bottom. Okay. We also have a Libra here who's looking for some sort of option. They're looking for some sort of option here. Yeah, for some reason that 8 and 7 of cups just kept popping out the whole time I was shuffling. So this will be our last shuffle. And then we're going to get right into this reading here. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel. Please join me and bring your righteous fury with you. Let's talk about this Scorpio who refuses to walk away. Talk about this Scorpio here. They really think that they are this Pisces. That's what they've convinced themselves. That's why they refuse to walk away. This Scorpio literally thinks that they are another person. They think that because they think that they know someone's they think they know someone's mind. They think they know someone's soul. Like they think that they've got someone like they've got all the math done on someone, but this is not a person who does math. So we've got a Virgo here, possibly from childhood. Tell me about the Virgo. This Virgo is leaving a Leo out back. The Virgo sees the Leo for who they are. Wow, I also have 8, 7, 6, 5 here, all in red. Cups and turning the pentacles. Interesting. Right. So because time is running out here, 8, 7, 6, 5, this Scorpio just wants to attack relentlessly. Wow. Double sixes with the truth. So we got truth here. And then this Virgo that wants to run forward and does not want to receive something. So I'm getting that a Virgo wants to run forward because they don't want to receive karma for something that they've been a part of, but they've been like on the outskirts of it. Okay, this fell on truth. Oh, okay. So this Virgo is experiencing some type of nightmare, and they have deducted what it is that why they are trapped in this nightmare because of something they took part in. Wow. Yeah, this whole group is falling. Okay. Yeah, this group that couldn't cause a disruption. Oh, they tried though. They certainly tried. Yeah, this group that tried to kill a Pisces. Okay. Yeah, they weren't listening to their intuition. Archangel. They wanted to manipulate an archangel. Okay. Yeah, this was just to receive something. This is all about receiving something here. Big money too. Big money. You know, this was not for like $5,000. Yeah, this was money to like empower someone. You know, like buy a house in full, like cash. You know, like really. You know, big money. Big money, wire transfer type of money. You know? You know, enough money that this Ten of Swords, you know, it didn't look so bad for them to engage in that. But we'll see. 9 minutes exactly when I looked at it. 900 could be relevant. Wow, there's a 9 right there. 9. Something is nearing completion. That's what I'm getting. I have 666 here on the board. I also have that 87654. Sagittarius could be significant as far as this betrayal goes. Yeah. Okay. So this person wanted a prize or a gift. Yeah. They were willing to do whatever. They were willing to do whatever to get this prize or a gift. There's another 9. Really interesting. I've got a triangle of 9s here now. So I'm getting someone tried to triangulate someone. Wow, can't make it up. 9 again. So someone tried to triangulate someone, right, using within a war, within like an unseen war. This is like in the public, right? And someone tried to triangulate someone, and this deception failed, right? And I'm getting it's because of the what's it because of? Yeah, yeah. This deception, this heartbreak failed, right? And it was because a 9 reduces to a 3, right? What this person did to this triangulation squad, right, is they performed trigonometry on them, and they literally dissected their methods, right? They dissected their methods, they dissected their mindsets, right? And they were able to see what was actually in front of them. Yeah, see, and now these people are bound. These people are bound to their actions. Yeah. Snakes that wanted to be snaking around. Again, Leo could be significant. You got 5 of cups here, you know. So someone's crying over spilled milk, basically. Yeah, they're a thief. They're crying because some type of stability doesn't belong to them. Interesting. Yeah, and there's a huge uprising in the justice of something, right? So there's some sort of growth to a court case or something justice wise. It's being restored, it's being balanced. We've got 3 7s on the board now as well. Yeah, whatever this is, it's protected. And that's 10 pentacles. I just pulled the 7. Here's 3 more. That's 10 of pentacles. So there's some sort of growth in the justice system, and then there's it's protected right here. Protected by archangels. There's the Queen of Swords, right? Slicing to the quick of the truth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of these people are going to get laid down, some permanently, right? Been getting that for a few days now. There's that 5 of Cups again, right? They wanted to put this Pisces in the 5 of Cups, right? Or there's Queen of Swords who's slicing and dicing. Take it as it resonates. Could be a water sign. Yeah, I'm telling. There's some doppelgangers here who wanted to pull up looking like this person, right? Even to a courthouse. I'm seeing like they wanted to go into court, pretend to be this person, right? They had their information. Yep. This was a short road to success. This was some fast money right here. And now it's time for consequences. Thank you.